Hi, folks, it's Dr. Don. I had a student reach out to me asking for help in resolving an error that they were encountering when they tried to knit. Now, this is looking in the lab 2, and I'm working on the remix, and I just tried to knit the document, and it doesn't matter whether you're knitting to HTML or Word or PDF. In this case, I think I was knitting to Word. Anyway, I got this error. Now, when you're knitting, another word for that is rendering. So you'll probably get your communications error message on the render tab. And you can see here it says quitting lines 378, 389, lab 2 remix, which is the one I'm working on there. And then it says error in evaluating the expression object summary underscore DF not found. Okay, so I know what that is, but you may not know that, so you probably want to get some help. First thing you need to do, though, is find out where it is. And of course, we only have the reference there, 378 to 389 lines. And you're in the visual mode, like I am here, you don't see the line number. So I'm going to change back to the source. And then I'm just going to scroll down to that 378, 379. Okay, there we go, 378, 379. And I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so we can see the whole code block there. So that's the code that's causing the problem. Now, what I recommend you're doing to try to get help is to use one of the free AI tools. And the way I like to do that nowadays, I'm just going to grab a screenshot of this code block. And then I'm going to go back and get a screenshot of the error message. Now, with those two images, okay, I navigated over to my free basic Gemini account, and I'm at the starts page here. So I'm going to say, I am trying to fix the, so I'm going to go over here and copy a screenshot. Here's the second one. And I'm going to run the code. Okay, so it tells me that I created a new data object remix 2, but I'm trying to display the old data object summary DF. That's why. So it tells me how to fix it, just to go there and to change that from summary DF to remix 2. Sounds pretty straightforward. So let's go back to Cloud. And here I am, and what I'm going to do this is comment that out. You don't have to, you can just delete it, but I like to leave a record there too. So what I'm going to do here just to test this, I'm going to run that code block, and it works. So that's pretty encouraging. I'm going to go back here to knit to PDF. Whoops. Okay, it threw another error message, and when I look at it, it says 406 to 419, error, and that's doggone summary DF not found again. So this student that I'm using evidently made the same mistake a little further down. Yes, there it's using the remix 2, but it's trying to display the summary DF. So I'm just going to go ahead and make that same fix. 2, make sure it'll run. And let's try rendering again, knit PDF. Just got another one here now. Let's see. Same old mistake there. This student I'm using is using summary DF all the way through. Anyway, you get the idea. It does work to get that help there. Bad on me because I didn't go through this student's complete document before I started trying to use it. But it's the same error. This student used the same mistake that was creating new data objects in the top of the code block, but leaving that old summary div. I think the confusing part is the instructions say summary table, and that says summary df. Perhaps we need to refine that example a little bit, but generally you create a new data object, and here you want to display it so the name should match. Hope this helps.